Welcome to Midlife Mojo, the podcast all about how to be fit and flourish in your 50s. Hello. Welcome to the Midlife Mojo Menopause Mini-Series Part 2. I'm your host, Lisa DuPree, and today's topic is staying active during menopause. As an exercise physiologist and health coach, I am a huge proponent of staying active throughout the lifespan for all genders, all ages. In particular, though, it is vitally important for women as we age, getting into those peri-menopause and menopause years to stay active. Getting older for sure has its benefits. We have more life experience, more wisdom, and a better ability to see things from different perspectives, just to name a few things. But physically, Mother Nature charges a heavy toll, and that comes with a decline in muscle mass, bone density, and metabolic rate. That's like a trifecta of crappiness, right? Because it can lead to increased levels of fatigue and weight gain. This weight gain in particular tends to show up in the midsection area, and that brings along with it an increased risk for developing osteoporosis, diabetes, cardiovascular disease. So one of the best and most effective ways to combat these changes is by staying active, doing a combination of strength training and aerobic exercise, along with stretching and just sitting less in general. So let's take a look at each of these types of activities a little closer, along with the benefits. I'm going to start with the heaviest hitter of this group, and that is strength training. I'd go so far as to say that strength training is essential for women in their 40s, 50s, and beyond. The good news is it doesn't have to be only in the gym lifting weights, but you do need to be working against a force of some kind, like gravity, for instance. Different forms of resistance include using free weights, using weight machines, using resistance bands, or even your own body weight. The reason this is so important is that strength training maintains and even increases muscle mass. This supports a healthy metabolism and counters that age-related muscle loss. An article published in the scientific journal Current Opinion in Clinical Nutrition and Metabolic Care noted that muscle mass decreases approximately 3 to 8% per decade after the age of 30. And that rate of muscle loss after the age of 60 is even higher than that. 3 to 8% per decade of muscle loss. This decrease in overall muscle mass is usually accompanied by an increase in overall fat mass and is associated with increased insulin resistance. And as if that's not enough, bone density decreases and joint stiffness tends to increase. So by incorporating strength training, you can improve or maintain body density and reduce your risk of developing osteoporosis, along with helping to improve balance, coordination, which helps reduce the risk of falls and injuries while maintaining or building your muscle mass, boosting your metabolism. Very, very, very important. And that brings us to the next thing, which is aerobic exercise, which is also known as cardio. So cardio is really crucial for women during menopause, but it's not the whole shebang. You know, I'm of that age that I really remember when cardio was king. It was the only king around. When it seemed like everyone and her sister was out there sporting neon spandex leotards and leg warmers, doing step aerobics, or even marathon sessions on the treadmill and the Stairmaster. I mean, I admit, I taught many a group exercise class back in the day in shiny spandex, and I still enjoy that format, but there are just so many different activities that are great for aerobic exercise. You know, things like walking, hiking, jogging, cycling. My personal favorite is dancing. All those modes of activity help to improve overall cardiovascular health and increase endurance. They also help to lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and improve sleep quality, which is a big bonus during perimenopause and menopause. Aerobic exercise is also an effective way to burn calories, aiding in fat loss. A meta-analysis published in the journal Experimental Physiology looked at the efficacy of interval training, high-intensity interval training, or HIIT specifically. And it looked at that mode of exercise on reducing weight, total fat, and intra-abdominal fat, which is that fat stored around in the belly area. And it was looking at both normal weight and overweight women before and after menopause. So this meta-analysis was pulling together a large amount of research in this area. And the results indicated that high-intensity interval training programs significantly decreased body weight as well as total fat and abdominal fat mass. So interval training for the win there. And last but not least is stretching. This component of physical activity is underutilized and it's the most neglected. Stretching is important for maintaining flexibility and mobility as you age. As we approach menopause, we tend to experience more joint stiffness and muscle tightness, and that can lead to discomfort and reduced range of motion. So I know this has been the case for me. I've noticed more stiffness when getting up in the morning and my back and my shoulders being tight and uncomfortable more often, whether I'm working out or I'm not working out. So it's just more. Regular stretching can really help alleviate these symptoms and improve overall flexibility, making it easier to perform everyday activities with less aches and pains, so it's easier to maintain your active lifestyle. Definitely a win-win for stretching. So by incorporating strength training, aerobic exercise, and stretching into your routine, you can maintain muscle while reducing fat, improve bone density, increase cardiovascular health, reduce stress, improve flexibility, and I'm going to go so far to say just improve your overall well-being, happiness, and confidence. The best news is that no matter your age, it's never too late to start or get back to it. I invite you to join me for the free Lose Your Menopause Belly challenge I've put together to help you jumpstart midlife weight loss using science-backed strategies so you can get back to being fit and feeling fabulous this summer. This free virtual 5-day event is happening Tuesday, May 30th through Saturday, June 3rd. When you sign up, you'll get a daily email during the challenge that goes more in depth with key science-backed strategies, healthy recipes, and access to the event Facebook group where you can get expert guidance and personalized support directly from me on how to put these science-backed strategies into play for you. To sign up for this free challenge, go to tinyurl.com/LYMB5. So that's tinyurl.com/LYMB5, which is for Lose Your Menopause Belly 5-day, or just use the link in the show notes to sign up. And keep a lookout for part 3 of this mini-series next week about mindset and menopause. Follow the show so you don't miss it, and I hope to see you during the free 5-day challenge. Take care, and bye for now.